Hello, my champions. Today we want to talk about some interesting concept about numbers. Now, have you all got friends, right? So when you have friends, you feel happy, right? You have at least one best friend, you feel very happy. You and that person can exchange many things, right? And if there is one extra, sometimes a little bit difficulty will come, right? If it's only two people, then it's fine. So just like how you have one friend, okay, you and that friend makes a great bond. Similarly, even numbers have such qualities. Okay, we were going to talk about that concept called odd and even. Numbers also have their friends, partners. Based on that partners only, we'll try to understand what all is happening with numbers. Okay, now I have placed here all these blocks which is having one dot, two dot, three dot, right? So let's name the numbers, right? Write the numeral form of it. Okay, there's one, two. How many dots are there? That's what we are trying to see and write. Okay, three, four, yeah, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Do you agree? If you don't agree, pause the video and just count the dots. You will see the numbers are exactly correct. Now, before 1, I also would like to write a 0. Why? Because there is no dots and so it's a 0, right? Okay. So, for the convenience sake, we have taken only numbers till 10 now. Later on in the video, we will be even talking about bigger numbers also. Okay. Now, if you see, this one is a lonely person, okay? It doesn't have any friend at all, right? Now, so we will find out what is it called as, okay? However, coming to 2, this one dot is having one more dot as a friend, right? That means this and this, both these dots are becoming one pair, okay? This is called one pair, okay? Exactly one pair is there and each of them are having one friend, right? So we call this number as even. And coming to 3 now, we see that this dot and this dot are having, friendship. Like it's becoming a pair. But then this dot is alone. Just like the one, it is also alone. Correct? So we call such numbers which does not have a pair, we call it as odd. And so this 3 also is an odd number because it does not have a pair. Coming and checking the same way for 4, we see this has a friend here and this has a friend here. So now, how many pairs are there? There are two pairs. This is one pair, this is one pair, and this is one more pair. So it becomes two pairs are there. However, every dot has a pair. Correct? So this is an even number. Coming to 5, we see what happens? This dot is alone. Just like the 1 and the 3, this is also odd. Now, I want you to pause the video and check whether every number is an odd number or even number based on this understanding. Yes, math is learned by practice. So, I want you to understand and practice immediately now. Pause the video. Okay, done? Let's see. Have you written this is even, this is odd, this is even, this is odd, this is even? Have you written like this? If you have done it, then you've understood the concept. If you have not done it, so then go back to the beginning of the video and start understanding that. Okay? And then redo it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's important to correct and keep learning. That's what is important. Okay, coming to if you have written all this right, then let's understand what kind of a number is 0 then. 0 is not having a pair. Okay? Means it is not, but it is not alone also, right? It is not alone. If it's alone only, it is odd, right? So 0 also, we can say it's an even number because it's not alone basically. Nothing is alone there, right? Let it be 5, let it be 7. What is happening? There is one thing here which is alone. Let it be 5, let it be 7. There's something that is alone, correct? So that is the reason that is odd. But in 0, there's nothing, nobody, like, no friend, they're not alone, right? So they're not odd, okay? We've understood this. But have you noticed some pattern? Yeah? Yes, there's a even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. So, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. That pattern is coming, isn't it? Do you think it'll continue like that? If there's a pattern till numbers 10, that should be the same pattern after that also, no? So now you guess and tell me what kind of a number will be 11? Will it be even or odd? Pause the video and try to answer first. Okay, did you say odd? If you have said odd, it is correct. And what is the reason for odd? Because 11 comes after 10 and 10 is even. After even is odd. Let's check. Okay, this is 10 and we are going to take this 1, right? So what happens? 10 plus 1 is 11. See, oh my god, you're right, isn't it? So what is happening? 11 is odd. Okay, got it. 11 is odd. This is 11 and this is odd. Let me take, instead of 11, shall I take 13? Okay, let's take 15. Okay, 15. Now, is this odd? Yes, it is odd. Correct? This is odd. This is 15. Let me write. This is 15. It's odd. Okay. Now, how do we represent 25? Okay, 25. 10 plus a 10 and a 5. That's a 25. Now, is it even or odd? This is odd, correct? This is odd. Let me write here, okay? This is odd. How about 25? Is it even or odd? Yeah, you're right. This is also odd. Why? Because everything else is a pair, but the last one, last dot, this does not have a pair. Poor guy, no? Yeah. So coming to, shall we make a 35? Okay? And you must be wondering, why am I skipping count by 10, 10? You will understand why I'm doing it. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, it's a 30 and then a 35. Correct? This is a 35. Now what kind of a number is this? Yes, it's an odd number. Yes, it's odd number. Shall I make 45? Yes, I can make 45. What do you think? What kind of a number will be 45? Even or odd? Guess by the time I put it. Guess it. 45. See how many ever tens I am putting, nothing is a problem. Only when this last 5 comes in, no, this poor guy does not have a friend. So, yes, you're right. 45 also turns out to be a odd number. Now compare all these numbers. What is same about all these numbers? Let's talk about the picture side of it. What's same about all the things? Yes, everything has a purple color, right? Purple color, and that's a 5, we know, right? And everything has a has a 5 here in the ones place. Rest all things the same. Now, whatever be in the tens place, let it be in the tens place, let it be 1 or let it be 2, let it be 3, let it be 4. Whatever be in the tens place, still this thing is becoming an odd number just because of the last thing, that is the ones place a digit and that 5, right? From this, what can we conclude? What can we understand? If you're not able to understand, let's take one more example. Okay, this time I'm going to take, let's say 4. Okay, 4 is 4. What kind of a number is this? 4. What kind of a number? Even number. That's right. 4 is a even number. 4 is a even number. Okay. Then I'm skipping the count by 10. No. What is my next number I'm going to take? Yes, the 14. Right. So I'm going to put the 10 and the 4. It's a 14. Then you're right. I'm going to take two of the tens and making it a 24. 20. This is a 14. This is a 24. Then let's try 34. Okay? 34. Here is 1, 10, 20, and 30. And then a 4. 34. Right? 34. Next, what I'm going to do? You're right. Very good. I'm going to make a 44. Right? I'm going to make a 44. That's right. 44. Okay, for the sake of understanding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to um, bring this 10 down so that we can write all the things the same, right? So that it will be easier for you to understand. Let's write the 44 here. Okay, so you understand this is one below the other. That's all. It's still a 40, right? Okay. So what is same in all of this? What is same in all of this? Yes, it's the 4, 4, 4, 4, right? That is what is same. And even the pictures, the pink color is the same, right? What is different? Yes, the yellow color blocks. How many yellow color blocks is there? That is different. And what digit is there in the tens place? That is different. Now, did you notice that everything was an even number? Correct? This is also even, this is also even, this is also even. Everything was even. Even though there were digits like 1. 1 is what kind of a number? See here, it's an odd number. Even though in the tens place you have 1, you have 3, many things like that, still, still it does not matter. It does not matter what is there in the tens place. But what is there in the ones place, only that is telling what kind of a number is that. We have already found out that 5 is a odd number. And if that 5 is coming in the ones place, only then it becomes an odd number. If that 5 is coming in the tens place, okay, if you make a 55 also, just think and see 10 here, 20 here, 30 here, 40 here, 50 here. Do you see all of them have a pair, right? 50 means, see, still everything has a pair. Now 50 is done. 55. When I write this, then the odd fellow will come, isn't it? So it does not matter. It does not matter what is there in the tens place. What is there in the ones place? And if that ones place fellow is a odd fellow, only then the whole number becomes a odd. Okay? Let's understand this fully one with one more last example. With one more last example. Let's take a number like 47. Now, if children you've understood this concept, I want you to pause the video and figure out whether this is an odd number or even number. Pause the video. Have you figured out? Let's see whether you're correct or wrong. If I am you, I will not bother about what is there in the tens place. This is the tens place. No, I will not bother about that. I only see what is there in the ones place. Ones place is having a 7. And if you pause the video and learnt all the things before, like is 7 an odd number? Yes, it's an odd number. So I am going to guess that this is an odd number. Okay, this is an odd number. Let's see whether I am right or not. If you have also guessed odd number, good. Hang on. Let's see whether it's correct or not. How are you going to check? And very important, see, in mathematics, you have to check what you have done. Very, very important. Okay? You have to prove to yourself. It is not about others. Prove to yourself that it is correct. If you do that, then you surely become a match champion. Because match champions don't do any work which does not make sense to them, right? It should, if it is not making sense to you, you should not be doing it. Okay, let's see. So 10, 20, okay, then a 30, so 40, 40 done, and a 7. Where's the 7? What color? Yes, here it is. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Right? Ooh, you see, this fellow is alone, and it is surely an odd number, and I am right. And if you've done it, you're also right. And if children, if you have got confused saying, oh, 4 is there, so it's an even number, rethink. 4 might be there, but in which place is it there? It is there in not in the ones place, it is in the tens place. So it should not matter. Is it true for all the different numbers if you ask me? Let's take 123. What kind of a number is this? See, a 1 is there odd, 3 is there odd, 2 is there even. Will you check all of that? Or will you check only the ones place digit? Yes, if I am you, I will check only the odd ones place digit, and I will say this is an even number. So, no, 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 sorry. This is an odd number. Why? Because 3 is a odd number. Correct? Correct? Now, how to prove this? Let's take, how do we split this? 100 and a 20 and a 3, right? Let's do that. 100 means, let's think, okay. Let's take this is a 100, okay? How means, how I'm going to tell. Okay, I'm going to write, okay? 10, 10, 10. See, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Do you see? It becomes 100, no? Because I don't have that many blocks. So this is total 100, and I have kept all of them. So 10 has a jodi, right? Has a pair, right? All of them has a pair, correct? So this part is fine. Then for a 20, I'm going to use this. Okay, okay, fine. Still, everything has a pair. Now I put the 3 and it becomes a odd fellow, right? What makes a difference? It is not this 100, it is not this 20 that makes a difference. It is the 3, the final thing, the ones place digit thing. What comes? That makes the difference and makes it odd. If instead of 123, okay, if instead of 123, if the number was 126, okay, if it is now 126, then what kind of a number do you think it is? Yes, you're right. It's going to be even based on what? Based on this. Let's see. This is 100, this is a 20, then we take a 6. Look, just by putting this fellow in the end, we made this number a even number. Now, if you ask me, if it is not even 6, if it is just 120, what is there in the ones place? 0. And did you know, we discussed in the beginning itself, 0 is also an even number, right? So, what happens? You see, everything 120, right? There is nothing else to add here. What happens? 100 here and the 20 here makes it fully having everything has a pair, and that still becomes an even number because there is no odd fellow in the end. I hope this makes it clear to you what is odd number and even number. Okay, Math Champions, if you're in my Math Champion Foundation course, after this video, you'll also be getting a homework, right, sheet that you can work on. If you are interested to know more about the Math Champion Foundation course, leave a comment in the in this video, and you will get the details about it. And if you like this video, like it, and also subscribe to my channel without fail, where you'll be understanding concepts with clarity, visually, and become excellent in mathematics. Until the next video, see you. Bye bye.